Watch a movie I've seen 5 times before. Fall asleep with my head on the emergency door. Food tastes good at 50,000 feet. Red wine and cognac makes me feel complete.
So hi, how are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Good.
And you?
I'm good too. Thank you for asking. So who made who? I'm looking at a very special environment where you look where you're in right now. Can you tell me where you are?
I'm actually in my studio.
You're in your studio.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is a boring part, I guess.
Like all the buttons and everything are probably behind me.
I'm not being very creative. I'm doing this interview and then I'm doing some speaks for Spotify. You're listening to the new WhoMadeWho album. Please masturbate while listening. Stuff like that.
Is it a good album to masturbate to? Would that be the thing to do with it?
I didn't try yet.
You didn't try it yet?
That you know.
Well, what kind of an artist are you? I mean, most artists are, they like to make love to their own songs, right?
That sounds very unsexy to me.
Well, okay. Maybe not for you then. So listen.
But I hope that people make love and masturbate a lot to our album because, we made the album for also listening in the couch.
Listening
where
on
you
the couch.
often masturbate, so that'll make perfect sense.
I suppose masturbating and the couch go hand in hand like birds and a feather.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. Well, that's good to know. That's the first thing I can expect then probably from the album. It's coming out really, really like soon.
Yeah.
And it's called Dreams. So what's the last dream that you've had?
I think it was actually just kind of a stress dream, playing with WhoMadeWho actually, and sometimes when I have, stress dreams like everybody has every now and then, it's always about being in the airport and the boarding court is weird and stuff is fucking up. Nightmares. It's not nightmares, but kind of stressful. That's the last one I remember.
Can you tell me something about the name Dreams? Why did you come up with that title for your album?
I think it's always super hard to come up with the title. Sometimes you get this really cool title, but for this one, it was actually kind of hard. We had this, when we made the titles for the songs, we realized that it was kind of almost, new wave, peaceful, love, karma, Gaia, the world kind of vibe. So in a way, we thought that Dreams kind of just made sense to us. To be honest, it's not a super cool title, but hey, WhoMadeWho isn't a super cool name anyway. So thankfully, it's all about the music. But I'd say that Dreams, everybody has dreams, and it is a more dreamy album, I guess, because the other albums are more maybe clubby or weird. This is a bit cloudy somehow.
Right, so it's maybe more to do with the sound of the album that you chose.
Yeah, but also the lyrics and the whole thing, I guess.
Make me feel safe, keep me in my place. Make me feel safe, keep me in my place.
So I read in your biography that this last album you've all become much more mature, which I haven't really seen yet during this interview. But tell me about that.
Maybe it's more mature in the way that on the previous albums, we had a lot of focus on doing really avant-garde productions and details and, like trying to impress ourselves and impress the press and our audience by doing clever, left-wing, crazy stuff and having weird songs on the albums and just don't giving a fuck about anything. And I think it's a more mature thing to, just look someone in the eye and say, I love you. It's more vulnerable because it's such a safe place to be this cool hipster indie band playing crazy concerts, even though we still play crazy concerts. But do you understand what I mean? It's a safe place, and I think it's more mature that we kind of opened up the chest a bit and just made songs.
So would you say that it's more difficult to not be totally weird, but to just really. Did you think? Did you really think
the
it
more
through?
the more pop you go, the harder it is. Making weird indie, it's so much fun and it's so easy.
It's so easy, really.
Kind of, yeah. Because there are no rules. You just do whatever fuck you want. And if you want to communicate like an emotion and make just a song that everybody understands, that's a lot tougher. Also because it's a thin line, because you need to make it communicative and make it understandable, but at the same time you really don't want to make it like lame pop or corny. So it's harder, and it's, if you want to make a good chorus, that's just hard work.
It's very detailed.
But it's fun, and I think it made sense for us to kind of try to do something else, because we kind of did the same for 4 albums.
Talking about the other albums, you've always worked from a certain dogma, double or die, just to raise the bar a bit.
No, that's also these press people.
Oh, seriously?
The truth is that 5 years ago, when we made the band, we just met one Monday evening, played for 3 hours, sent some demos to a label, and they signed us, and it was like very fast. What's your name? Look at some vinyls. WhoMadeWho? It was on an ACDC album that was in the shelf. It's very fast, and we played all over the world.
I love your feet, that's the love that I'm at. There's an explosion of feelings aside. Don't know what you're stumbling over tonight. You are a star at the end of the road.
So I think like 5 years ago, we kind of for the first time felt that it kind of stagnated a bit. And then at the same time, I think Tomas Hoefding saw Anvil, you know the movie?
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck, this can be us if we don't really put ourselves together. It's like the same thing in the beginning. They're super hip, and Metallica and all the big bands, they really adored them. So we looked at each other and said, no fucking way. And we made the dogma that within 1 year, we'd double everything or we'll quit the band. To be honest, we don't have a double or die dogma now. But the funny thing is, I remember a lot of things tripled since then. So things are going the right way, and we got a lot more serious about it. It started out just like a side project. Just, hey, let's meet in the studio. Haha, I'm playing this on the bass. Ha ha. I'm reading this article, and it's a song. Haha. It was in the same time as it was very, for me, because I came from like songwriting, it was very left wing and artsy. In the same time, it's also very easy and fun. But it's like, it's funny for a couple of years and interesting and cool. But if you do it like in a skeleton suit, making weird lyrics about stuff and just being crazy, if you do it for 10 years, it kind of loses its charm. So I think maybe Dreams is the ultimate crossing the river to going somewhere else, and hoping that it will work. That people won't think, oh, what's up? Why they're not so crazy? Why don't they wear the skeleton suits anymore? You can't be the same way. AC/DC, I know they're huge and they're much richer than we are, but I really don't get the point. I would just die of boredom just doing the same fucking thing for how many albums? How many years? I mean, respect, but I couldn't do it.
If I buy your album and I press play, what can I expect?
Then I guess if you're old WhoMadeWho fan, you'd be a bit surprised.
Yes.
Because it's a bit more melodic, less clubby, but more soft, I guess. But I think, hopefully, you'll be breathtaking, because I think there's a lot of beauty in it that we didn't have before.
So listen, you're coming to Holland soon. You've been here a few times already.
Yeah.
Is there, in your opinion, a clear difference music culturally between Holland and Denmark?
To be honest, I think that maybe Holland is the same as Denmark in terms of people being kind of conservative and maybe thinking, oh, this is just some stupid club music. This is not real music. So in Denmark, it took many years to reach the same commercial level as in France or Germany and other countries. And I think it was kind of the same with your country, because we didn't play very much in the last 5 years. As I remember, we played a lot of other places, the rest of Europe actually, and Australia and Mexico. But it's like Denmark took a long time to really work for us, and I think maybe it's the same with Holland.
Okay, so last but not least, is there anything that you'd like to say to the viewers except for masturbate to my music and listen to AC/DC, because that seems to be the main goal in your life?
Our live show is like a sauce. You need to put in a little bit at the time so it doesn't come apart. So even though we made this more emotional new album, we promise that we'll kick your ass when you come and play it live.
Good. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I can't wait to see you guys on stage.
In the mornings